Good morning, everyone. I am Martisian Bula and an criminology student of Northeastern Mindanao State University, Cantilan Campus. On their video, we will be diving deeper about the course Introduction to Criminology. First, let me wonder about what is this course, what is purpose, why is important to be levis in this class. So first, nasan nasan nga ba unang natupad ang criminology o ang criminology in the Philippines? So, in the Philippines, the first school in criminology was established and founded by Manila Major Police Estelio Vivar, Dr. Pedro Solis of the National Bureau of Investigation, Supreme Court of Justice Felix Angelo Bautista and others in the 1950s at Santa Cruz, Manila. So, ang criminology pala ay unang natukod sa Santa Cruz, Manila in the Philippines. Kaya ito tinawag ng criminology in the Philippines. Sama sa tulong nila Major Police Felicio Vivar, Dr. Pedro Soles, and Supreme Court of Justice Felix Angelo Bautista. So, yan, sama sa tulong nila natukod ang criminology dito sa Pilipinas. Sila ang namuno ng una. So, what is criminology? Ang katalakayan natin is, ano nga ba ang criminology? According to Edwin Sutherland, criminology is the body of knowledge regarding crime, a social phenomenon that includes within its scope the process of making laws, breaking laws, and reacting toward the breaking of laws. So, sa ganyan po is, ayon sa Edwin Sutherland is, ang criminology is nagbubuo ng knowledge sa regarding as a crime. So, na-include dito ang process of making laws, breaking laws, reacting towards, and breaking of laws. Yan po ang Edwin Sutherland. Yan po ang meaning ng kanyang ano nga ba ang criminology. So, ang unang talakayan po natin ay the principal division of criminology. Ang principal division of criminology may tatlo. Una is sociology of law. Second, criminal ethology. Third is penology. So, ang una is sociology of law. This division of criminology attempts to offer scientific analysis of the foundation under which penal or criminal laws are being developed as a process of formal social control. So, ang sociology of law sa criminology ay sinusubukang magbigay ng scientific na pag-aaral kung paano nabuo ang mga penal o criminal laws bilang proseso ng formal na social control. So, ibig sabihin nito is, iniimbestigahan nito ang mga kondisyon o sitwasyon kung saan naging kinakailangan ang paggawa ng batas para mapanatili ang kaayusan ng lipunan. So, ang sociology of law is, ito ang pangbatas na pangkalipunan para mananatili ang kaayusan sa lipunan sa ating bansa. So, yan po ang una sa sociology of law. So, the second is criminal ethology. This division of criminology attempts to provide scientific analysis and causes of crime. So, ang criminal ethology is, ito yung mga criminal na nag-attempt ng crime. Ito yung criminal causes ng crime at nag-attempt Example of me, I am a criminal ethology. I have a free will na mag-commit ng crime, magkuan, magkuan ng causes. Let's say, mga watak sa tindahan, that's a crime. So, yan po ang criminal ethology. Sabi, a person na nagkuan ng crime, nagbuhat ng crime. Yan po ang criminal ethology. So, the last and third of principal division of criminology is penology. So, this division of criminology is concerned with the control and prevention of crimes and the treatment of youth offenders. So, ang penology daw ay isang sanghay ng criminology na nakatuon sa pagkontrol at pagtigil sa krimen. So, ang penology pala is ito ang pagkontrol at pagtigil sa mga krimen na nagawa ng mga tao. Pati na rin sa pag-aral ng kalagayan ng mga kabataang nagawa ng kasalanan o youthful offenders. So, kami na siya mga bata na nakagawa ng kasalanan tulad ng mga like yung mga tambay, mga ganyan, mga bata. Sa madaling salita, tinutukoy nito ang mga paraan kung paano parusahan, baguhin o muling iakma sa lipunan ang mga nagsala upang maiwasan ang karagdagang krimen. So, ang penology pala is ito yung mga nagpaparusa o para baguhin ang mga na involved sa krimen tulad ng mga bata para hindi na karagdagang mabawasan ang krimen. Yan ang penology. So, example of penology is pagkontrol ng krimen. Tulad na sabi ko dati kanina is pagkontrol ito ng krimen. Ang pagpapataw ng sistensya tulad ng pagkakulong ay isang paraan ng penology upang pigilan ang kriminal na aktibidad. So, ang penology pala is ito yung paraan ng penology para pigilan ang mga kriminal na mga aktibidad. So, ang pagpapakulong pala ay hindi ito punishment or ano-ano pa. Is ito pala ay like isang paraan upang pigilan ang mga kriminal na aktibidad. So, sa kasi sa once na makulong ka is madami kang ma-learn doon sa loob ng prison. So, kaya nang sabi ng penology upang pigilan ang kriminal na ang pagkukulong ay pagpigil sa kriminal para ito ay maging hindi na aktibo sa kanyang mga aktibidad. Halimbawa, sa isang tao na nahuli sa drug trafficking ay maaaring kulong upang mapigilan ang ulit ng krimen. So, ganun din eh. Halimbawa is, kanina sabi ko na, halimbawa pigilan ng sa drug trafficking, di ba? Once na makulong yung ma-involved dyan sa drug trafficking is maaaring makulong upang mapigilan ang pag-ulit ng krimen. So, ito ay pagpipigil, ang penology pala is pagpipigil ng mga krimen. Tapos, ang way nila dyan is ang pagpapakulong o pag-assistensya ng na-involved dyan sa krimen. So, yun po ang principal division of criminology. So, ulitin ko po, ang principal division of criminology is method law, sociology of law, criminal ethology, criminology. Sociology of law ay ito yung pangbansa o community na batas. Ang criminal is ito yung isang tao na nag-commit ng krimen, at ang last is ito yung nagpaparusa ng nagagawa ng krimen dito sa community natin. So yun po ang principal division of criminology. Yun po ang na-learn ko about principal division of criminology. So pangalawa nating tatalakay ngayon is School of Thought in Criminology. So the School of Thought in Criminology is may tatlo din tulad ng principal division of criminology. Ang School of Thought in Criminology is nandito ang Classical of Thought in Criminology, Neoclassical School of Criminology of Thought, and Positivist School. So ang una is Classical School. So the issue of crime and punishment have aroused interest discussion since ancient times. With the development of Christianity in the society, is crime punishment almost always discussed the religious question about them. The terminology which deals in the middle is based on the assumption of the criminal consider their action. According to classical criminologists, individuals have choose to legal or illegal means to get to what they want. The state of punishment can deter people committing crime, and society can control behavior by making pain and punishment greater than pleasure of the criminal din. So, ang classical school pala is ito yung ang tao ay may malayang pagpapasya o free will at gumagawa ng krimen dahil sa rasyonal na desisyon. Kapag alam ng tao na ang pagnanakaw ay may parusang pulong, maaring maiwasan ito kung ang parusa ay sapat na himagpit upang tigilan ang kanilang desisyon. So, ayan po ang classical school. So, dito sa classical school is walang pinipili, bata, maganda, abnormal, o kababa. Basta commit ka ng crime o involved ka dyan sa crime is makukulong ka talaga. Kahit ano ka pa, kahit buta ka pa, o ano ba, basta involved ka sa crime is pwede ka talagang makulong. Yan po ang sa classical school of thought in criminology. Sa classical thought in criminology, ayun po yun. Kaya sabi ko, kahit bata ka, matanda, abnormal, basta nakakumit ka ng crime, pwede ka makulong, walang exemption. Yan po ang classical school of thought in criminology. So, the second of school of thought in criminology is the neoclassical school of thought in criminology. So, the second, tapos na tayo sa classical school, punta na tayo sa neoclassical criminology. So, neoclassical criminology is one of the changes of neoclassical period was not children under 7 years of age were exempted from the law of the basis that they could not understand the difference between right or wrong. So, mental disease also become a reason to exempt would be criminal from convention mental the law indeed in situation or conventions that made impossible to exercise free will was seen as reason to exempt a person criminal responsibility. So, bagamat wala ito sa free will tulad ng classical call, pinag-alaran rin ito ilang mga tao ay may limitadong kakayahan upang kontrolin ang kanilang mga aksyon dahil sa iba't ibang salita. Ang isang minor halimbawa is, ang isang minoridad na nakagawa ng krimen ay maaring hindi parusahan tulad ng isang adulto dahil hindi pagganap ang kanilang kakayahan na unawaan ang kanilang mga aksyon. So, dito sa neoclassical is may kaibahan dun sa classical thought lang. Sa classical thought kasi is may walang exemption dun. Mabata, matanda o kuan PWD, basta commit ka ng crime is talagang mapaparusahan ka. So, sa neoclassical kasi is meron ditong exemption. Kasi kung bata ka or especially sa mga bata or sa mga abno o mga PWD is abnormal is hindi sila pwedeng makulong kahit naka-commit sila ng crime dahil naniniwala dito sa neoclassical is ang ganyang mga tao is wala silang kalam-alam kung anong ginagawa nila. Hindi nila alam kung tama ba ito o mali. Especially to those children na commit ng crime of 7 years age paubos. Hindi na nila alam kung anong mga ginawa nila, tama ba o mali. So, ganyan sa neoclassical is may exemption sa mga bata or matanda, especially sa mga may mga sakit sa utak. Kaysa dun sa classical is walang exemption. Kung nakunin ka ng crime, paparusahan ka. So dito sa neoclassical is may exemption dito. Yun ang kaibahan sa isa lang naman ng kaibahan ng classical at neoclassical. Sa classical is walang exemption, sa neo is merong exemption. So ayan lang. Yun po ang pangalawang school of thought in criminology. So the third and last of school of thought in criminology is positivist school of thought in criminology. So the positivist school is presume that criminal behavior is caused by internal or subjective or nature and external or objective or nature factors outside of the individual's control. The scientific method was introduced and applied to study human behavior. Positivism can be broken up to 3 segments which include biological, psychological, and social positivism. Positivist theories are Cesar Lombroso, Enrique Hill, and Rafael Garofalo. So, ang positive criminology is this approach focuses on biological, psychological, and social factor influence criminal behavior during the product of external force. So, ang positive school is nakafocus din siya sa biological, psychological, and social factors na influence ng criminal viewing of as a product of external forces. So, determinism, behavior is determined by factors beyond individual control. Behavior is determined by factors beyond control. Uses empirical research sa scientific method is uses empirical research to study crime. So, this example, a person might be more likely to commit violent crime due to genetic predisposition or history of childhood trauma. So, the person that is more likely commit ng violent tungod sa history of childhood trauma. So, example is me. May ako trauma sa mga rape o sa rape. So, let's say may fan sa ako no pa ni may nag-outro nag-comment sa ako na rito na ko. So as a kuan may trauma is siyempre ako i-defend sa ako galingon. So pwede na ako sa pakyun ako kung sa madig na ako galingon. So aman siyang kuan sa positivist call na because of the history of trauma is pwede ko ma-commit ng crime as a person. So amo to mao to sa positive scholars nila. So yun po yun ang na learn ko about classical about school of thought in criminology. So tatlo po yun classical thought, classical, neoclassical, and positivist. Yan po yun. So, yan po ang na-learn ko sa nauling diwa. So, an introduction to criminology is like opening a door to fascinating world of crime, its causes and its consequences. It's course that aims to provide foundation for understanding the complexities of crime and the criminal justice system. Here's my understanding of what you might learn by introductory criminology course. So, first is defining the basics. So, what is crime? What's crime? We'll be explore different definition of crime, considering legal system, cultural context, and in evolving social norms. So, what is criminality? Will be divided into factors that contribute to an individual likelihood to commit criminal act, including biological, psychological, and social influence. So the second is exploring theories of crime. You'll be encounter various theories that attempt to explain why people commit crimes. These theories offer different perspectives from classical criminology emphasize on free will to positive psychology focus on external factors. You'll learn about theories like twin theory, social control, social control theory, social learning theory, and labeling theory, and how they provide different lenses for understanding criminal behavior. So that the third is types of crime. You'll learn about various categories of crime, including violent crime, property crime, white-collar crime, and organized crime. You'll explore the characteristics of each type of crime, including their motivation, method, and impact of society. So, the fourth is criminal justice system. So, you'll gain an understanding of the key components of the criminal justice system, police courts, and corrections. You'll explore how these institutions function, the rules responding to crime, and the challenges they face. Fifth is victimology. You'll learn about the experience of victims of crime, including the immediate impact, long-term consequences, and support service available. You explore the relationship between victims and offenders, the factors that contribute to victimization of offenders and victim. So, six is criminal justice policy. You'll examine different approaches of crime prevention, including community policing, crime prevention programs, and social intervention. You explore various sentencing and punishment strategies including in in, in reaction, rehabilitation, and restorative justice. 7 is current issue. In criminology, you'll be introduced to contemporary challenges facing of globalization and crime. You'll explore how these issues are shaping the field and influencing criminal justice responses. So, overall, an introduction to criminology aims to provide you with a broad understanding of complex for the crime and the criminal justice system. It is courage that will equip you with the knowledge and critical thinking skill to engage with important social issues and make informed decisions about crime and justice. So, tuan is ang tatalakayin ko naman yun is ang general types of law. So, sa general types of law, meron din tatlo. Una is natural laws, sa statutory laws, and the last is divine law. So natural laws is are rooted in core values shared by many cultures. Natural laws protect against harm to person or property, theft, robbery, and from the basis of common law system in the Philippines, setting natural laws therefore those crimes and revised penal code, at least so-called Mala Inse. So, not dito sa natural laws is ano siya mga natural laws protect against harm to person like murder, rape, and assault, or property like theft, and robbery. And may isang filosofiya na nagsabing ang batas ay nakabatay sa kalikasan, rason at moralidad na likas sa tao. Naniniwala ito na may mga universal na prinsipyong tama at mali na maaring maunawaan ng lahat dahil ito ay nakaugat sa kalikasan ng tao at sa mundo. Ang paggalang sa buhay ng tao ay isang prinsipyong likas na natural law at ang pagpatay ay mali sa lahat ng kultura ng relihiyon. So, yun po ang natural laws. So, this, sa kaso ng natural law is makikita lang dito sa revised penal code o RPC, which code is Mala Inse. So, yun po ang natural laws. And the second is statutory laws are enacted by the legislature and the current cultural more maybe laws, maybe control laws that prohibited marijuana, use the gambling, versus technology, and political technology. From that most relationships between state and citizens are non-consensual, and as such a criminal law is naturally reflected public beliefs and wishes. It inserts the interest of ruling or dominant class. The more right-wing criminologists tend to posit that there are consensual social contracts between the state and citizen. In the Philippine setting, electoral laws and those penal laws written by the Cortes House of the Representative and Senate with the court Mala Completa. Therefore, definition of crime will be very complex in accordance with the organized crime and political crime, public order crime, state crime, and white collar crime. Statutory law is substantive, legislative, and public current. More some laws may be in the one. So, and laws is House of the Representative State, which called is Malapabeta. Ang statutory laws is tinatawag na Malapabeta. Laws So, ang federal laws is maybe controversial laws that prohibit marijuana use the gambling. Ano na siya mga drug na mga suyop. Conflict in dyan. The third is divine law, are those rules in the holy book to the Christian called as a Bible instruction. Their 10 commandments on how to live the defending. Are those rules in heart in the holy book for the Christian is called it Bible. Hence Christians have their 10 commandments. However, divine laws are depending on the religious foundation each person belongs to, since the world is composed by religious conventions. So, dito sa divine law is amin sila tuo sa mga rules sa Ginoo, which is ang 10 commandments. Ang mga nila baga ipantuuhan na amo yun na may sundon sa tanan. So, para sa naul na lang sunod. Amin nakadepende. Once na masunod ito namang 10 commandments is ikaw kay dil ka magkasala kung masunod yun namang 10 commandments sa book. So, ang divine law is amin siyang magatuo sa holy book o holy Bible na which is a Biblia na makakuan na to kay alis kalibutan is yung mga GP yung mga playpacks whatever the various convention of. So, ang divine law is ano yun siyang holy book o ang 10 commandments na rules. Yan siya. So, this one is talakay naman na felony as a crime. Felony it is an act or omission punishable by law, especially to revise penal code. So, ang felony is makita niyo sa RPC which is ang revised penal code. Felony is committed not only by means of culpa, but also means deceit or dugo. So, felony is committed not dili da siya kuan sala, but also means of deceit o mga tinuyo bitaw like golo. Classification of felony as a manner of commission. First is as a manner of commission by means of dolo or deceit when the act was done with a deliberate intent. So, manner of commission is dolo or deceit is when the act was done with deliberate intent. Bali, hagaon example is qualified with ang pagkuan ng sin waray sabit na crime imo na paghimo like qualified with. So, by means called or fault when the wrongful act result the imprudence, negligence, lack of foresight, lack of skill. So, example is reckless negligence resulting damage to property. So, amin sayon magsunog ka o pwede yan amin example paan as a stages of commission is third is classification of felony is first attempted. So, ang talakayan naman natin ngayon is classification of felony. First is attempted. When the offender has performed the act like exemption which will produce the felony as a consequence, but which nevertheless did not produce the felony by reason the sum cause independent will the creator. So, ang attempted is amin siyang bali let's example is mahugitiro. That's the that's fun. And that example of attempted like bis ka na gitiro na ko saya maigo man o dili, that's attempted. Amin siya attempted. Second is frustrated. when the offender has performed the offender has after execution, which will produce the felony as a consequence, but which nevertheless do not produce the felony based on some causes independent the will of the victor. So, ang frustrated is, minsan, kaingon mo na na napatay na ang imong i-attentan. So, let's say, ang imo gusto tirohon is sa ulo. Pag tiro nimo, talinga na baya. So, kalaong mo may ulo siya. So, kalaong mo na, yun, patay na. Pero, hindi ko ba, wow, wala ko sayod na buhay na baya because of the frustrated is yung murag kamatayan da, kaya tabang da sa mga tao, like mga ambulance. Sa consummated with the elements necessary exclusive accomplishment or present. So, ngani sa consummated is amo na siya ang kuan ano kay ni yon na hinahimo gid mo tanan krimen like tagatiro nimo igo gid sa patay gid pata execute gid siya patay para amo siya ang consummated mo kanang ma-execute tanan nimo na gusto na ma-present sa gusto na mo patay. So, as a plurality, simple crime with a single act constituted only one defense, completion with a single act to view two more grave felonies or when the offense is necessary means for committing the other. So, as the gravity of penalty, first is grave felonies, those to which the law attaches the capital law punish accrued penalties. Less grave felonies, those which the law punishes with the penalties which are set initiate its nature. Light felonies, those infraction of law for the commission of which penalty of arresto minor final execution penalty imposed. Siya as aggravated penalties. So, tuan is ang tatalakayin ko naman yun is ang general types of law. So, sa general types of law, meron din tatlo. Una is natural laws, statutory laws, and the last is divine law. So, natural laws is a rooted in core values shared by many cultures. Natural laws protect against harm to person or property, theft, robbery, and from the basis of common law system in the Philippines, setting natural laws therefore of those crimes and revised penal code, a piece of called Mala Insect. So, not sa natural laws is siya mga natural laws protect against harm to person like murder, rape, and assault, or property like theft, and robbery. And may isang filosofiya na nagsabing ang batas ay nakabatay sa kalikasan, rason at moralidad na likas sa tao. Naniniwala ito na may mga universal na prinsipyong tama at mali na maaring maunawaan ng lahat dahil ito ay nakaugat sa kalikasan ng tao at sa mundo. Ang paggalang sa buhay ng tao ay isang prinsipyong likas na natural law at ang pagpatay ay mali sa lahat ng kultura ng relihiyon. So, yun po ang natural laws. So, this sa kaso ng natural law is makikita lang dito sa revised penal code o RPC, which called is Mala Insect. So, yan po ang natural laws. And the second is statutory laws are enacted by the legislature and the current cultural more migrate laws to be controlled laws that prohibited marijuana, use the gambling, versus technology, technology and political technology, found that most relationships between state and citizens are non-consensual and as such a criminal law is naturally reflected public beliefs and wishes. It inserts the interest of ruling or dominant class. The more right-wing criminologists tend to posit that there are consensual social contracts between state and citizen. In the Philippine setting, electoral laws and those penal laws created by the Cortes House of the Representative and Senate with the court mala completa. Therefore, definition of crime will be very from place in accordance with the organized crime and political crime, public order crime, state crime, and state crime and white collar crime. Uh, as, statutory law is a substantive, legislative, and public current. More some laws may be featured in the one. So, and laws is House of the Representative State, which called is Tarap Malapabeta. Ang statutory laws is tinatawag na Malapabeta. There's so ang statutory laws is maybe controversial laws that prohibit marijuana use the gambling. Ano na siya mga drug na mga suyok. Conflict in The third is divine law, are those rules in the holy book for the Christian called as a Bible instruction. Their Ten Commandments on how to live the defending are those rules in heart in the holy book for the Christian is called it Bible. Hence Christians have their Ten Commandments. However, divine laws are depending on the religious nation each person belongs to, since the world is composed by religious conventions. So, dito sa divine law is amin sila tuo sa mga rules sa Ginoo which is ang Ten Commandments. Ang mga nila baga ipantuhan na amo yun na may sundon sa tanan para sa naol na lang sunod. Amin nakadepende once na masunod ito ng Ten Commandments is ikaw kay dili ka magkasala kung masunod yun ng Ten Commandments sa book. So ang divine law is amin siyang magatuo sa Holy Book o Holy Bible na which is a Biblia na makuan na to kay alas kalibutan is yung mga jipo yung mga playpacks however the religious convention of so ang divine law is ano yun siya ang holy book o ang Ten Commandments na rules yun siya so this one is talakay naman na felony as a crime. Felony it is an act or omission punishable by law especially to revise penal code. So, ang felony is makita niyo sa mga sa RPC which is ang revised penal code. Felony is committed not only by means of culpa but also means deceit or dugo. So, felony is committed not dili da siya kuan sala but also means of deceit o mga tinuyo bitaw like golo. Classification of felony as a manner of commission. First is as a manner of commission by means of dolo or deceit when the act was done with the deliberate intent. So, manner of commission is dolo or deceit is when the act was done with deliberate intent. Bali, hagaon, example is qualified threat. ang pagkuan nun sin waray gid waray sabit na crime imo na paghimo like qualified defeat. So by means called powerful when the wrongful act result the imprudence, negligence, lack of foresight, lack of skill. So example is reckless negligence resulting damage to property. So aman sayon magsunog ka o pili yan aman example paan as a stages of mission is a third is classification of felony is a first attempted. So ang talakayan naman natin ngayon is classification of felony. First is attempted. When the offender has performed the act like exemption which will produce the felony as a consequence, but which nevertheless do not produce the felony by reason the some cause independent will the creator. So ang attempted is amin siyang bali let's example is akong gitiro. That's the that's fun. And that example of attempted like biskan ako gitiro na ko siya maigo man o dili, that's attempted. Amin siya attempted. Second is frustrated. When the offender has performed has acted execution which will produce the felony as a consequence, but which nevertheless do not produce the felony by some causes independent the will of the victor. So ang frustrated is minsan kaingon mo na napatay na ang imo gi-attemptan. So let's say ang imo gusto tirohon is sa ulo. Pag tiro nimo talinga na baya. So kailangan mo yung ulo siya. So kailangan mo na yun patay na pero hindi ko ba wala ko sayod na buhay na ba because of the frustrated is yung murag kamatayan da kaya tabang da sa mga tao like mga ambulance. Sa consummated with the elements sa execution accomplishment or present. So ngani sa consummated is amo na siyang kuan ano kay ni yon na nihimo gid mo tanan krimen like tagatiro nimo igo gid sa patay gid pata execute gid siya patay para amo siya ang consummated mo kanang ma-execute tanan mo na gusto na ma-present sa gusto na mo patay. So, as a plurality, simple crime with a single act constituted only one defense, complex one with a single act to view two more grave felonies or when the offense is necessary means for committing the other. So, this as the gravity of penalty. First is grave felonies, those to which the law attaches the capital law punishment penalties. Less grave felonies, those which the law punishes with the penalties which are set initiate its nature. Light felonies, those infraction of law for the commission of which penalty of arresto minor final execution 20 imposed. Siya as a grave penalties. So overall, Introduction to Criminology aims to provide you with a broad understanding of complex for the crime and the criminal justice system. It's a courage that will equip you with the knowledge and critical thinking skill to engage with important social issues and make informed decisions about crime and justice. So, social social learning theory. Core idea. Criminal behavior is learned through interaction with others but well through observation and performance. So, ang social learning theory is amin siyang bali na na-learning mo sa isa ka sa isa sa ako so na-learn ako sa isa ka criminal, like example is ako may ako sige makita na panigarilyo, sige na makita ng sigarilyo, so sugo na ko sigarilyo, so ikaw guys is gusto ko sa manigarilyo tungod kasi ginawa sa imita sigarilyo, so kada yun ano sa ini nakapaan yan si sigarilyo ako try sa amoy yan ang social theory. So people learn criminal behavior by association with those who engage in it. Sa amoy itong gilawang ko makalearn ang isa katao pag pinagi sa una iya makita sa amoy na criminal. People imitate behavior to those they admire or respect. Example, a teenager might be start engaging a petty theft after observing their friends doing and receiving positive approval from them. Sa among lagi itong paglang ko na maka-commit ng crime ang isa ka tao pinaagi sa kung iya makita sa iya palibot, kung sa iya makita, which is ang pagka-curious niya. So may ito ang social learning theory. So ang string theory is so paano sa mga second is string theory. Individual engage in crime when they experience a gap between their aspiration of the means available to achieve them. The state of normalness of social discussion, the pressure individuals feel when they are unable to achieve their goals through like-minded men. Example, a young person who dreams of wealth and status but lacks education, economic opportunities may turn criminal activity again to those goals. Example of this is ako gusto na ko makahuman sa eskwela. Gusto na ko makahuman let's say nagkuhan ako sa private eskwela ako sa private school. So sa kita ang private school is before mag-exam is kailangan magbayad ng like STC like 4K. So pagpangayos ako mama is para siya 4K. So gusto yung exam is kay dili ko gusto mo bagsak. Pwede akong mag-commit ng crime na mangawat, mang-hold up. So amen siya. Ang sa trend theory is makakommit ng crime ang isang tao tungod may iya gusto makuha sa iya ma-achieve sa iya kinabuhi, which is amayon ng example na ako na pagpangawat ako na mangawat ako tungod para exam ako sa final exam. So amayon siya ang trend theory sa makakommit ng crime ang isang tao tungod may iya gusto makuha o gusto ma-achieve sa iya kinabuhi. That's this is a social control theory. People are naturally inclined to break the law, but social bonds and control prevents them from doing so. Strong bonds with family, friends, and community. Investment, information goals and activities. Participation through activities. Example is a young person with a strong family ties and involvement in sports and least likely engage in delinquency because they have more to use. So, example is, amin siya na, like, di ko gusto na, yun may sports, basketball, gusto na ako runner. Yes, runner. Bike. May ako yung bike na lanat. Gusto makadawag first. So tung pagtanaw na ako na hapit na maka-finish ang kalaban, magkuha ako ng crime na ako siya tapadan or tudon kay para matumba. O amo yan siya ang social control theory. Commit ng crime because of kapildihon sa isang tao. So sa labeling theory is core idea being belated criminal can lead to self-limiting property, increasing likelihood of future criminal behavior. Kay concept criminal device initial act of crimes can carry criminal behavior and result from being victim. A young person. So, example is a young person who shoppers won't be leaning for their criminal behavior. They need the label of community and establishment. And now, we'll tackle the elements of crime. First is the element of crime is I mentioned naka-triangle. First is motive, opportunity, and instrumentality. First is motive. It refers to moving power and premise to act for defined result. Motive is different from intent. Intent refers to the purpose in using particular means to affect such result. Intent is element of the intention of felony, while motive is not. Motive becomes important to identify from meaning of Stepan. So, ang motive is, ang magkabali ng motivation niya mo para patyo ng isang tao. Let's say, ako motivation patyo ng tao is because tungod sa Osilos kay ako is flirt. So, may motivation na para patyon siya, nalubaon. Kuman siya motive na sa elements of crime. The second is opportunity. It refers to the chance or time given the offender of committing the crime. So, opportunity. May opportunity na patyon yun siya. Let's say, kita na ko siya sa boulevard panapanaw para iban. Yes, pwede na ko yun. Opportunity na ko yun siya dapat yun. Kay labon waya iban, wara armas ab, wara panlaban. So, siya, may opportunity pat yun siya. Tungod kay nakita na ko siya na siya da isa. That's the opportunity. The elements of crime is opportunity. The third is instrumentality or capability. It refers to use the materials or other means in the commission of crime, while capability speaks to the physical capability of person to appropriate a crime. For example, Pedro important can be with rape, sexual assault. Sa opportunity is siyang paggamit na yung gamit na ko sa pagpatay. Let's say pusil, bangbang. Ito, first is ako motivation mo, selos. Ako opportunity is ito kita na ako pulupad sila isa na panapanaw. Ako instrumentality sa pagpatay sa pag-commission ng crime is ito ako pusil na pusil kabali na gamiton instrument na gamiton ako pag commit ng crime. So siya ang the elements of crime. Tuloy sila po motive, opportunity, and instrumentality. Siya motive and instrumentality. So ang answer ba ko man is the biochemistry of biological theories and studies. Biochemistry is known as the main name's biological contribution having to do with the structure of the body, morphology, genetic, and anthropological criminology. The oldest field is criminal anthropology, founded by the father of modern criminology, Cesar Romero in 1907. So, ang biochemistry or biological theories is gikan ini ka father of modern criminal Cesar Lombroso, which is ang nagatuo siya na ang tao once na kung unay batasan ng inahan amo sa ang bata. So he was one of the first exponents of the positive approach in explaining crime. It's based in the search of the causes of crime using the scientific method as opposed to the classical approach with the free will as the main cause of crime. So first is anthropological criminology. Anthropological Anthropological criminology, sometimes referred to as criminal anthropology, literally a combination of the study of the human species and the study of criminals, is the field of offending profiling, based on perceived link between the nature of the crime and the personality or physical appearance of the offender. Although similar to psychology and criminology, the term criminal anthropology is generally reserved for the works of the Italian school of criminology of the late 19th century, Cesare Lombroso, Enrico Ferri, Rafael Garofalo. So, this is a born or activization. According to Cesar Lombroso, criminals are born with a physically intelligent to become a cause of crime. The advance of following elimination of such causes. So, ang pagtuo ni Lombroso is makilani mo ang mga criminal na tao sa ila physically na pagtanaw. First is that the taste is the born in criminal type. This type can identify by the certain stigma anomalies that time stigma not because of crime but really makita ko naman ang tao na criminal tungod sa iya physical, especially sa bayho, like dagko anhi, dagkong mata, dagkong ilong, dagkong baba. So amayon ko na si Sir Lombroso pagtuo na ang mga criminal is mabase nimo sa ila bayho. Ito. So ang talakayan naman natin ngayon is ang classification of felony. First is attempted. When the offender has performed the act like exemption which will produce the felony as a consequence, but which nevertheless do not produce the felony by reason the some cause independent will the creator. So, ang attempted is, siyang, bali, let's example is, akong gitiro. That's the, that's fun. That example of attempted, like, bis ka na ako gitiro na ko siya, maigo man o dili, that's attempted. Siya attempted. Second is frustrated. When the offender has performed has acted execution which will produce the felony as a consequence, but which nevertheless do not produce the felony based on some causes independent the will of the victor. So, ang frustrated is, minsan, kaingon mo na napatay na ang imo i-attemptan. So, let's say, ang imo gusto tirohon is sa ulo. Pag tiro nimo, talinga na baya. So, kalaong mo yung ulo siya. So, kalaong mo na, yun, patay na. Pero, hindi ko ba, wala ko sayod na buhay na ba because of the frustrated is yung murag kamakayan da, kaya tabang da sa mga tao, like mga bilas. Sa consummated with the elements sa execution accomplishment or present. So, ngani sa consummated is amo na siyang kuan ano kay ni yon na nihimo gid mo tanan krimen, like tagatiro nimo igo gid sa patay gid patay execute gid siya patay para amo siya ang consummated mo kanang ma-execute tanan mo na gusto na ma-present sa gusto na mapatay. So, as a plurality, simple crime with a single act constituted only one defense, complex one with a single act to view two more grave felonies or when the offense is necessary means for committing the other. So, this as the gravity of penalty. First is First is grave felonies, those to which the law attaches the capital law punishment penalties. Less grave felonies, those which the law punishes with the penalties which are set initiate its nature. Light felonies, those infraction of law for the commission of which penalty of arresto minor final execution 20 penal impose siya as aggravated penalties. So, una is pagkakalain po natin ang tatalakayin po natin ngayon is ang five pillars of criminal justice system. So first is law enforcement. So ang tungkulin ng law enforcement is tumutukoy sa mga ahensya na may pangunahing responsibilidad na pagpatupad ng batas, pag-imbestiga. Halimbawa, PNP, Philippine National Police, Bureau of Bureau, tapos ang iba ay suspect, pinagihulang sala. So, sa law enforcement is siya pagdakop ng suspect pa na siya na pagdakop sa isa ka tao na dili pa nila kung ano pa ini dili pa nila hatulan ng kaso, ilan na ikuan sa law enforcement, which is ang mga PNP na imbestigahan ang isa ka tao, which is ang isan siya kasuspect sa isa ka krimen. Sa yaon sa law enforcement, dili pa na siya makato sa prosecution, court, final, di na siya makulong, wagi na siya sa law enforcement. Yeah. So, una is pagkakalain po natin ang tatalakayin po natin ngayon is ang five pillars of criminal justice system. So first is law enforcement. So ang tungkulin ng law enforcement is tumutukoy sa mga ahensya na may pangunahing responsibilidad na pagpatupad ng batas, pag-imbestiga. Halimbawa, PNP, Philippine National Police, Bureau of Bureau, tapos ang iba ay suspect, pinagihulang sala. So, sa law enforcement is siya pagdakop ng suspect pa na siya na pagdakop sa isa ka tao na dili pa nila kung ano pa ini dili pa nila hatulan ng kaso, ilan na ikuan sa law enforcement, which is ang mga PNP na imbestigahan ang isa ka tao, which is ang isan siya kasuspect sa isa ka krimen. Sa yaon sa law enforcement, dili pa na siya makato sa prosecution, court, final, di na siya makulong, wagi na siya sa law enforcement. Yeah. So pagkatapos sa law enforcement is the second is dadunay siya sa prosecution. Sila ang nagasawa ng preliminary investigation upang matukoy kung sapat na ebidensya ba ito ang kaso laban sa respondent. Halimbawa, mga prosecution Department of Justice, respondent, pinangalawang tao na isinalim na investigation. So, pag niya suspect siya is prosecution, which is amoy ni siya ang na siya investigahan kung unugid ba kung sakto gid ba ang di patong na kaso sa iya o kaso iya may sa not guilty ba siya o guilty, amo ni siya ang not guilty. Imbestigahan siya kung sakto ba ang mga ebidensya na patong sa iya ng victim, which is siya ang suspect, amo siya ang prosecution. So tapos na sa law enforcement, tapos na prosecution, Kung dili pa kadyan siya di pa kadyan siya mahindo or dili pa kadyan kung pwede pwede po maabot sa court, nagsisilbing tagahatol kung ang usado ay guilty or not guilty batay sa ebidensya. Dito ginawa ang final judgment o decision ng kaso. So sa court is amo ni siya ang kuan yon, may magkuha na ng abogado ang duha ka kuan, suspect and victim. Magkuha na sila ng abogado nga na sila mag-away-away kung mag-away-away sunod makuha na ang suspect na guilty ba or not guilty. Dito ginawa ang final judgment o decision ng kaso. So sa court is ang nagdesisyonan kung ano ba yung kaso ng isang suspect. Then tawag dito yung accused, taong elitist ng korte siya. Ang court is naman siyang Supreme Court o RTC, Tri-Court Supreme Court naman siya. So sa pagkuman ng law enforcement, prosecution, yan na sa court is ngayon ang final judgment kung may sala ba kayo ng isa ka suspect o wara. Yan na ang cause na ang court. So ano yan siya na nasa court na ng final judgment. So the fourth is correction. Tapos na sa law enforcement, prosecution or court final. So sa court final, let's say na nakuha na gid siya na guilty siya na commit gid siya ng crime nga na kay mo na siya na sa court. So diretso sa correctional. So correctional is pag-rehabilitate at pagbigay ng tamang parusa sa mga taong napatunayan na guilty. Sa mga gid bilang ko na bali kuha na siya na tao ni na guilty na iparusahan na gid siya na amo yun siya nagpanyo na crime naghimo. Layon nitong itama ang pagkakamali ng kriminal at tulungan kabalik sa lipunan. So ang ang correction is dili depende siya kung punishment na as in like pahirapan ka or amo lagi ang pahirapan. Isasabihin niya sa kuan na maka-learn sa kriminal na dili na dako gid ba na sala ito na kriminal gimo. Naman siya let's say nakapatay siya, i-rehabilitation siya, sunod sa jail sagod is makakuan ka ng may mga trabaho nga na makuan, may mga trabaho yung mga pastor nga na mo magkuan sa iyo mag discuss about God. Naman siya tungod yon na mga pamaagi is pwede ko mapag-o as a criminal to dili na criminal. So sa correction is amo yun siya makatabang siya na para mabalik ka sa lipunan. Pero iyaw din sa imo kuan ka kung interesado pa ko mo paluwas sa prisuhan o dili na. So law enforcement naman na prosecution naman siya amo yung mga respondent sa court naman yung final judgment naman yun may sa nakaw correction naman ito na rehabilitation of a criminal naman siya dili ni siya punishment or ano ba is rehabilitation para ma-okay ka kay ito yun nila sa correctional is lain ni sabon kung waray correctional na nakaka-permanent dagan na ba mga tao na commit ng crime so mag-iok na kuan sa jail. So kami lagi mo yun nila para ang mga criminal o mga prisoners dili magbigay sa prisuhan kay para dili na magpuno ang prisuhan. Ama lang sa correctional. So this is the last of kuan sa convention last ng 5 pillars of criminal. The 5 is community. Bahagi ng sistemang gumagabay sa muling pagsasama ng kriminal sa lipunan at nagtaguyod ng prevention measures upang maiwasan ang kriminalidad. Halimbawa, NIGOS, Barangay Council at community programs. So, Amay sa tapos na sa law enforcement, prosecution, ngayon sa correction, alam mo ni amo ni gilaon ko na is maka-learn ang isa ka criminal. So community amo siya makadto sa community na bali amo ni siya makalaya na siya sa ikan sa presuhan tungod may kuha niya siya sa correction, which is ang rehabilitation of a criminal. So kung makakuhaan ka kung ano yun, kung makuha niya ng criminal, our rehabilitation is makuha na sa community, which is ikaw na ang client na wali okay na kao, dili na ko kung violent na kunin yabag mo na kao na kadto na ko sa mga kadto na kao sa community kung tagahan ka amay ang sa community. So amay itong 5 ka kuan galatang layunin. May ito siya. So may ito ang 5 haligi na ito ay nagtutulong na upang mapanatili ang hustisya at kaayusan ng lipunan mula sa aresto ng mga suspect hanggang sa kanilang rehabilitation at reintegration sa komunidad. May itong 5 pillars of the justice system sa Pilipinas, which is ang first is law, prosecution, court, correction, community. Law is mo yan siya pagdakop na PNP o bureau sa suspect. Prosecution is preliminary examination of the respondent. Court is final judgment or accused. Correction is rehabilitation of a criminal. And fifth is community, which is a client. Sa mo yan siya. Ang mabito niya learn ako sa 5 pillars of a justice system. Ito siya ma'am. Thank you and very very much. So, title is a crime. Crime is an act or omission that punishable by law. So, ang crime is amoy niyang commission na gikan gid sa law na let's say example of crime. Let's say example of law of crime is murder, rape and yun kanang mga what og etc. na yaon sa law amo siya once na crime is an act or omission is punishable by law. So ang crime is amo ni siya mga punishable gikan sa law na amo siya law. So second is felony, an act or omission punishable by RPC. Sa amin siya sa felony is amo siya ng krimen na punished by RPC. Amo yun siya mga act like yung child abuse, may mga act bitaw ng mga kuan yon mga law. Amo siya sa felony is amo siya gikan sa RPC. Amo siya felony. Sa offense act commission of violation by special law. Sa special law pare din sa special law magamit ang mga act gihapon ng mga kuan mga law sa mga act. Amin siya sa offense. So sa infraction or misdemeanor an commission punishable violation of city municipal ordinance. So ang yung mga ito is ito is amin siya mga sa gikan sa president ng mga law. Amin siya na sa infraction is amin siya punishable by or violation of city municipal ordinance. So nagkabali mo kuan ko sa mga kuan norms count kuan ano sa punishable by ordinance. So this is duration of perpetual. Duration of the principal penalties are reclusion is 20 years to 1 day to 40 years. So sa reclusion of perpetua is makulong ka is 20 years and 1 day to 40 years. So sa reclusion temporal is 12 years and 1 day to 20 years. So reclusion temporal is pwede ka makulong ng 12 years and 1 day to 20 years. Prison mayor temporary disqualification is 6 years and 1 day to 12 years. So, reason mo yun is ang temporary disqualification is pwede ka makulong ng 6 years and 1 day to 12 years. Ano siya? Duration of correctional suspension and estero is 6 months and 1 day to 6 years. So, sa prison correctional suspension is pwede ka makulong ng 6 months and 1 day to 6 years. So, arresto mayor is from 1 month and 1 day to 6 months. So, sa arresto mayor is pwede ka makulong ng 1 day and 1 month and 1 day to 6 months. Bari gamay din ako ano na kaso. Arresto minor from 1 day to 30 days. May na siya mga pagpana sa inyo mga tawad mga siguro sa pagay niya. Sa ngayon sa gravity offense, sa gravity offense is tuloy ni sila kabuok sa gravity felonies, misdemeanor felonies and light felonies. So first is gravity felonies, those to which the law attaches the capital punishment of afflicted felonies. So nga ni sa gravity is amay ni siya na mga afflicted felonies is mga paan. So, discussing po natin ngayon is grave of felonies. So, ang grave of offense ay tumutukoy sa bigat o tindi ng pagkasala batay sa parusang itinakda ng batas. So, ang gravity of offense is nabahin niya sa tulo. First is grave felonies. Those to which the law attaches the punishment ng capital. So, mga krimen na may ang kahulugan kabalay ng influence is mga krimen na may pinakamabigat na parusa tulad ng capital punishment sa amin dalawang po is reclusion perpetua o death penalty o afflictive penalties, reclusion temporal, prison mayor. So amin siya mga kabalay ang grave felonies amin siya ng mga bugati ng mga kaso na gipataw sa iyo as a suspect. So, ang halimbawa yon ng mga kaso is murder, rape, kidnapping, plunder, o kidnapping and plunder. So, amin siya mga example na mga krimen mo na ya imo na buhat na amin siya pwede ko kuan nga na sa grave felonies, pwede ko kasuhan ng reclusion perpetua o death penalty, reclusion temporal, prison mayor. So, pwede ka maparusahan ini which is maparusahan ini reclusion perpetua to 20 years, 20 to 40 years o mas may mabigat pa which is ang death penalty. Amo ini siya ang grave felonies na kuan sa gravity of offense. Mo siya sa kuan. Kabali sa grave felonies is amin siya mga bugat ng mga kaso na imo nahimo. Amo yan siya ang grave felonies. Parasahan ka reclusion perpetua 20 to 40 years o mas mabigat pa na parusa ang imo makukuha niya kung ang imo mga krimen na himo is yaon ko sa murder, rape, kidnapping and plunder. So ito sa grave felonies may tatlo, di ba? Una is may itong ilang ko na grave felonies. So, sa gravity offense, sa pinapanguna is grave felonies. Sa pangalawa is least grave felonies. Mga krimen na pinatawan ng correctional penalties gaya ng prison correctional o arresto mayor. So, sa least grave felonies, sabihin siya mga krimen na ipataw sa imo ng correctional penalties hawad gaya ng prison correctional o arresto mayor. Halimbawa, estafa kung maliit ang halaga, slight physical injuries may medyo matagal na epekto pero hindi seryoso. Amen siya ang sa least grave felonies. Siya na mga gaing kanagan ay ng mga krimen mo na kuan sa penalties yan. So kibali ang parusa nimo sa grave felonies is isang buwan at isang araw hanggang sa taon. So, one month and 1 day to 6 years sila bali mo yun. Sa Arresto Mayor is siya 1. Dito naman tayo sa prison correctional. Prison buwan. Prison correctional is pwede ka hanggang taon. Arresto Mayor buwan hanggang buwan na. Sa ikatulo is light felonies. Kahulugan. So sa light felonies is wait. Light felonies is amoy mga krimen sa light felonies amoy mga pinaka maagang parusa gaya ng aresto minor o multa na hindi lalagpas ng 200 pesos. Halimbawa, alarms and scandals, speed injuries hindi nagdulot ng matagal na epekto, death kapag nakaliit ang halaga. So, bali, hindi sa light felonies mga asin yung mga gagmay ng mga yung mga sala. Like, kaman siya, mga sunod nga is ang parusa din niya is 200 hindi lalagpas sa 200 pesos amin siya ng parusa sa sa light felonies kaya ng halimbawa isa mo yun siya lagi alarms and scandal like kuan ka like lang talagang hubog ka magmaoy ka man siya pwede ko makuan yun ng light felonies parusa niyo ang yung parusa arresto minor multa hindi lagpas ng 200 pesos. Like physical injuries like may magasumbagay so bugka mo duha gamay din mga samad-samad or mga buno gamit siya is like physical injuries pero hindi nagdulot ang matagalang epekto balik na paano yun mga James Duck balik mga bawa death kapag napakaliit ng halaga gamit siya sa light felonies. So, yan po yung paano ko sa gravity of offense na yan po yun ang na-learn ko sa gravity of offense. Salamat po. Yan po yung lahat, ma'am. Yan po yung lahat, ma'am, ang na-learn ko about introduction to criminology. Maraming salamat po at hope that ma-appreciate mo ako video which is may ako mga explanation nga kuan mo dan balik-balik or kuan yun waray klaro pero tana po ma-appreciate niyo mama mo pa ito makayan ako ma'am. Thank you so much ma'am and God bless po. Thank you. Bye bye.